They've never really seen too many Asian American vocal groups that sing like that, and I guess what their main concern is like, how are the people going to react to that? How do they think they're going to accept that? That's why they're probably having trouble trying places, you know.
You know, I'm Asian and I can't ignore that, and I wouldn't want to.
And part of the problem is we've been invisible for whatever reason, and it can't stay that way. You know.
You know, if someone creates a stereotype, I feel that I have the power to break it and change their mind, you know, and show them something that they don't realize in a good way, you know.
Just us being Asian itself. I mean, we don't always have, we don't have to keep rapping about being Asian or Asian pride. I mean, just us being in hip hop in general, we're very representative for our people itself.
And try to sell us with our music first. You know, put us out with producers that make mainstream style music, and then capture them with the music. And then once they enjoy the music, then you know, then we'll be more acceptable and more accepting to who we are on the image side.
Create an image that is like meant to be exotic in some way, and I don't think I'm doing that, and I wouldn't want to do that. I think it's more important that the American public can see that I'm just an American, right? That I may be Asian American, but that my thoughts and my views are pretty universal. That or if they are, you know, Asian tinged in some way, then that's something that will help broaden their minds.
Totally into film and stuff like that. Just like it was English cinema studies was my focus. After, I guess, watching a couple, you know how movies can motivate you to do things. So watching a couple of motivational movies, I had this like epiphany, you know, just focusing on Asian American stereotypes, slurs, myths, and trying to dismiss it. You had to do research to get better material. So I was just all this research, and just talking to all these different people, and I was just like, well, why don't I just document this and make it into a documentary about Asian Americans.
If you want to tell a story about real world, it's called the MTV Real World soundtrack. Come on, man, I'll check on the check it out. Yeah. So it took a while just to get where we at, but we just getting started. We far from the finish line. If it's a race, ain't no way to relax. Only bigger fish to fry, cause this year I'm getting mine. And 99 I joined the group, it's coming full circle now.
To come along, but it's you're feeling the lack of role models, like when you're coming up, a lack of role models. And I think that I can only speak from my own experience that they were far and few between. But then for me it was, you know, going to college and taking an Asian American literature class and realizing that there's a lot of writing out there. There's a lot of people that have been working in this field telling these stories totally different than my story.
If we saw a group that was out there right now in the mainstream being marketed like completely foul, just had completely whack music, it's like I wouldn't even be happy. Like, oh, okay, well at least there's Asian in the mainstream. It's like that would make me ashamed. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, so hopefully, like, I mean, I know that there's tons of Asian American musicians, you know, even outside of hip hop, like R&B, whatever. I mean, you know, trying to get out there and make it. It's just like you rarely see, like, you know, you don't see any, like, as far as like on a major scale. There's like nobody really making some serious noise, and it's just like, why is that? You know, it's just like the marketing machine just looks at us maybe and just like, you know, how can we sell this? How can we sell this package?
So that in the end, one needs to start creating new markets, right? Capturing markets. It is, you know, unfortunately a capitalist thing. You can't survive unless you find a market, capture it, and then, you know, show how it's viable financially. Otherwise, people won't even look at you.
As an artist, I think everyone's got a voice, whatever it may be. a physical voice or an image voice or whatever, but this is what, for me, what it is.
For our first kiss, all let's be. For when we made love in 6 weeks. For the reward, probably 3 months from now.
Documentary's sake, entertainment-wise, what you wish for Asian Americans?
As an Asian American artist, I wish for...
I guess I wish
for...
Thank you.
We got to do this for the sake of Asian American awareness. For the sake of Asian American awareness.